I love fall. Well, hi guys, Lance here from the Rocky Mountain Life channel. I'm doing something very abnormal for me today. I'm riding on a Saturday. I actually took the weekend off from work, mostly so I could take the wife camping. She'd never been camping before. Look at these aspen trees and their colors. That's what she wanted to come see, and she'd never been camping before, wanted to try it. So Saturday morning we came out yesterday, middle of the day, and found a campsite, set up camp, spent the night. Now I'm out here riding with Super Dave, Shannon, and Steve. So we got 3 betas and a Kawasaki. But Steve joked when we first met up, he said, I can't ride with you guys, my bike's not red. Steve actually did some work to his bike. He's got that Kawasaki KLX 300, the dual sport version with the blinkers and the lights, because I know there's a off-road KLX as well. I think it's an R, I think is what that designation is. But Steve did some work to his throttle body, put an ECU map on it, I believe, and thinks it's got a little more pep to it. So that's good. Just going to test it out here today and see how it does. He also had a big crash last week, earlier this week I should say, when he was out camping with his wife. So he's a little sore, but he says he's good to go, so that's awesome. Now this section here is a new section. They just graded it in within the last few days. Still see the Bobcat tracks and stuff, so it's pretty fresh. Dirt's pretty soft, and no whoops yet. This area is known for having lots of whoops. But this new trail section here doesn't have any. Visibility is a little tricky though, with shaded goggles and the dappled shadows with light dark. I'm sure the camera's not handling so great either. But it's a beautiful day. It was a little cold last night sleeping in a tent. But wife and I have good sleeping bags, so it really wasn't too bad. We had some, I don't want to say neighbors because they weren't really that close, but they were close enough that I could hear their music till about 1 in the morning. It's one thing I wish more people would understand, is sound carries out in the woods, especially when you're in these valleys and things. It just echoes off the mountainsides and bounces around, so I really couldn't tell how far away they were. I just know it was noisy and annoying for those of us who are not partying and we're just trying to sleep. If they'd have turned it down about 10 decibels, they still could have heard it, and I wouldn't have been able to hear it. But I don't know, there's too many people in this world that are not considerate, don't take any thought to what their actions might do to people around them. But even if it had been silent, I'm not sure I'd have slept that great. I always struggle sleeping in a new place. It was one of the problems I had as a singer, go on tour and sleep in a different hotel every night. Never did get rested. So I'm not sure how much that had to do with it, but I'm also an auditory person. I view the world through my ears. So if there's music, I'm tuning into it, I'm listening to it. Even if it's country music like it was last night, which I don't like, I still have to listen to it. I can't help it. It's just, part of my DNA of being an auditory person. If there's music, my ears automatically hone in on it. My brain engages to listen to it. I can't help it. So I believe the name of this section here is 717G, as in George. Been having a little trouble with the front end on the corners, but I bet more of that has to do with my weight placement than anything else. But man, is it beautiful weather though. It's a little warm right now in the sun, but not bad. I'm always a little hot when I'm riding anyway. But there's no wind. It's just been pretty dang awesome. This new section is not terribly long, but it is longer than the old section that used to run through here. They rerouted it. A really neat trail though. I like it because there's no whoops on it yet. I'm a believer personally that the government agency, the Forest Service, or BLM, whoever owns this property out here. By BLM I mean Bureau of Land Management, not the other BLM. The one that's been BLM a whole lot longer, whoever owns it out here, I think they purposely cut in the whoops to slow down people, slow down the ATVs, keep the dust down a little bit, and keep people from breaking their necks doing 40 miles an hour through ATV trails, because I don't think they occur naturally. Sure doesn't look like it. This one doesn't have any on it at all. And I'm at the back of our group. And I'm way at the back because I'm slow. However, I am doing most of this in second gear, which is good because the new trail I've never been on. Soft, a little loosey-goosey. Got some decent tight turns. A couple of years ago, 4 years ago when I first bought the bike, I'd have been doing that in first gear exclusively. So being able to do it in second tells me I'm at least a little faster than I used to be. I do believe my skills are improving, but it's slow. I don't get to practice much. Right near the end of September, and I haven't been out since 1st August. So I really have only been out a handful of times this summer. So practice time has been short and spread out, few and far between. This looks like joining back up to the older section now. So that was fun. New section of trail. Look at that view. I love fall. Beautiful weather, beautiful scenery. Favorite time of year.